Hi everyone, today's video is all about hydro dipping. Naomi has this great idea that she's seen online of how to hydro dip, so we're going to hydro dip a water bottle and some pieces of wood. And we figure, why not? We have plenty of time to do this. So let's get started.
Okay, so to do a water bottle, you take sandpaper and you sand down all the sides so that way it can the paint can stick to it. And then you wipe it down with water so that way there's no particles of plastic still left on there. And then you tape off where you do not want the paint to be, because otherwise, you know, that wouldn't be good. Like, you don't want to drink paint. So you tape off all those areas and then you're good.
Okay, so the supplies you need: bucket of water. I think you can all make that. You need some different colors of spray paints. We have mint colored, brown, and white. And first step is priming it. So she's shaking all the spray bottles up, and then she's going to go into the grass to spray this, because do not spray this in your garage. Your parents will not appreciate it, which is why I'm sending her away. So she's going to spray paint this, make it all nice and brown, kind of like a priming coat, so that we make sure things stick to it. Color choices, you want 3 colors that are going to go well together. So now we're spray painting our wood, because we're going to try hydro dipping wood and plastic, see if one works better than the other. You should do this probably with gloves and a mask on. We're doing this outside, so it's not as bad.
We still will need gloves.
The point of hydro dipping is to make a marble effect. So you will see what our water looks like in a little bit. She's just throwing in the grass so she doesn't get overly painted. Side segment, there's a squirrel over there, and I was wondering if we could spray paint the squirrel. My daughter says no, but there goes the squirrel. If we could chase him, maybe we could spray paint his tail mint.
So how long does it take for this to dry?
So spray paint will dry pretty fast on wood. It's a little wet today, so it might take a little longer because of the damp air, but it should be okay. The plastic's drying pretty fast. Like I said, it's damp a little today, but she spread it out so it would be even, because there were kind of clumps in different places. So next step is spraying in the water. So she has, like I said, 3 different colors, and she's going to put it in the water itself, and it'll create this cool layer on top of the water. So here we go.
This one isn't working. Well,
so step 3 of hydro dipping, make sure your spray paints work. So we went to go spray the white, and it didn't work. So we're gonna go run to Lowe's. I know, social distancing, but we're running to Lowe's. We're gonna get what we need and run out of the store and come back and finish it.
And hopefully not get corona.
Very frustrating trying to do a project and you forget a step, or your step doesn't work that you thought you had. So there's always a fork in our road, and this is it.
So let's say you should get gloves, obviously. That way your hands don't turn out like this.
Lesson learned.
It'll wipe off eventually. It'll stay on for a while and it won't look the best. So
we got our spray paint, we got some other random paints, and we even got masks so that we're properly equipped for when you spray paint, so we don't breathe in all those fumes.
And other things,
but basically you don't want to have. We're gonna spray. So here's the mint, here's the blue and the mint. Oh, that looks really cool in there. Look at that. And then we put some brown in there, some dark blues, some light blues, some dark blues, some light blues, some dark blues.
Okay, you don't have to tell them every move we make.
Okay. Every move we make. All right, so this looks kind of cool. And then, like I said, we're going to try to hydro dip it, and we're going to dip it in there. Here we go. We're going to dip it in here. I'm not really sure how we do it. We put it in, I guess. Roll it. Oh, look at how cool that looks. Now, how you get it to stay like that. Look at that. That is cool. Okay, now I'm going to go get the wood so we can do that. Don't let the water bottle fall over. We'll put it on the other side. So we're going to do our boards, but we have to spray some more paint in here so that there's more paint to put on our boards.
Because after you do it each time, all the paint goes onto your other bucket or whatever you did. And yeah.
All right, so she's going to do all the boards at once, see what happens.
Okay, well that's going to be a little difficult.
Well, not all at once. I meant Okay, so she's gonna dip that. I think our problem is gonna be how it dries and where we set it. That, oh, that looks cool. Do this board.
And then we have to get a new coat of paint because that won't cover it. Or maybe I can do this part.
And then eventually I think we're gonna have to, I don't know, do another coat.
Well, if we do another coat, then we have to do it a different way.
But this looks kind of cool. So then you see our boards are like this. When we're done with this, we're gonna have to spray it with some kind of coat.
Like a matte coat? So
Something to finish it so the paint doesn't come off later.
So, now I'm gonna be taking off all the tape, and so you can see the finishing products. I mean, there's like 3 layers of tape, so it may take a little bit, but it's gonna look cool. So this is the water bottle with all the tape off.
Here's the finished product. She used some nail polish remover to clean it up a little, and she used the matte finish to spray it. But overall, I think if you look, as I zoom in, it looks very cool. Just a neat finish for it. It's gonna go back in the garage for a little while because it still smells like spray paint, and the smell is kind of toxic. But that is our hydro dipping video. I think you could do it. Have a good day.